Hello, everyone. We're here. We're here, baby. Do you know what this means? Do you know what this means? I know what this means. It means we're here. It means what I said. Yeah. Glad you understand. I'm very glad you understand. God, they're fucking DLCs I gotta do to this game. There's so much stuff going on in this game. It's fucking ridiculous, my guy. We're here. It's crazy. Alright. Alright, baby. So, we have to decide what we're gonna do first. So, find a nurturing grow bed for the seed. I'm not gonna do the flotilla aid because that's because you listen here. That's DLC. That's DLC, baby. I do need to get Emphas those mushrooms though. Whoa, hold on. I can do this. I can do this right now. Where is it? Where is it? Mushroom groves? No. I mean, technically, okay. Technically, I could do that. I get the caps that way. Ooh. I'm not gonna work the stacks. I won't do it. I won't. I think I know how I could. I'm pretty sure to plant the seed. I have to become a member of the commune, which is good. Communism is good. Anyways. We're gonna, you know what? I don't know if I've re-rolled my stuff today, but I don't have enough. I don't have enough of the spores, so it doesn't matter. This is what we're doing. Because I'm based. All right. I have used my re-roll this time around, so we're just gonna see if there's anything else that needs hacking, I guess. Yet again, agent. You better believe. Yeah, baby. Yeah. I love this so much. So I realized something. I realized that saying that we're gonna finish this game is probably a dumb thing to say. At least today. Saying we're gonna finish it today, probably a dumb thing to say, because I have played through this game before, and we're on cycle 38, I believe. I was on cycle, I think 100 when I totally finished the game last time. Things might be going a little faster this time around because I know what I'm doing. Whereas I was just kind of screwing around near the beginning last time. take this data. I don't need it for nothing except this. So we're now in a position where we can do Fang's quest. Why did I not? Oh, I got. You're right. We are now in a position where we can do Fang's quest because we have which is it? The instant karma ability, and we have Icebreaker. It's not Icebreaker. It's so ideally, right? I'd like to get +2 to interface before then, because I remember Fang's thing. It is very interface heavy. It can be real difficult to get right unless you're real good on interface, which we are good. I just don't know about real good, which is why I think I'm gonna do emphasis thing first. I haven't done this at all. We got Lily would be so disappointed. I haven't talked to Tala in so long. What we got? Waiting on Emphas? I already did the thing. I didn't need to. Whatever. It's fine. It's fine. I'm fine. I'm waiting on Rabia too. Apparently I have a lot of fucking ovens in the fire. It's been so long. Man. Okay. Well. House. We can end cycle now. We got this baby. What in the fuck is this? Look at this! What is this? Oh no! What are these dice, bro? Okay, what does Fang specifically need help with? Meet Fang in the Greenway. Oh, I have to wait a little while on that, yeah. How much longer do I have to wait for Emphas? One more day before he's ready to go. Just a lot of stuff going on. God damn. Alright. I'm not gonna... No, I'm gonna re-roll all of these. See, that's better almost entirely across the board. Woo! Okay. So we're gonna collect spores. Because I can. And you can't stop me. I am gonna use a different dice, though, I think. Oh, but I only have really good ones. I only have guaranteed successes, and then I have 3. Woo! Alright. Listen to me. I got some scrap components, too. That's real good. With this... We are... Actually, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to start working on the Haifa commune. Because I can. You can't stop. You can't stop me. Yeah, baby. Yeah, baby. I think it's worth doing. I'm pretty sure, like, past this point, these missions are, like, relatively short. Also, these are like entirely safe. I'm pretty sure I don't lose like anything for, yeah. I can throw all of today into this, and I'm pretty sure we're just good. I have a dorm. Achievement unlocked, communist. That's me. I can do sunbathe. I can do self-repair. So it's just another place to, yeah. It's time for a new character. You guys ready? You guys ready? I'm ready. Let's do this. You head down into the Haifa compound, following the blue painted line that is labeled laboratories. The member you were assigned to work with told you they'd ask to see you, but you still have no idea what about. The line takes you to a blue door and through to a glass-roofed chamber where a network of stems and leaves filters the sunlight coming through the ceiling, casting the whole chamber with a strange yellow-green. Peaceful, isn't it? Distracted by the green, you missed the woman standing at the lab bench, camouflaged by the dappled light. Welcome to my sanctuary. She smiles. Come, let's talk. She says and beckons you closer. What is this place? Here? These were processing centers for the agriculture of the old corporate station. She offers a hand to shake. I'm Rico. I run the botany program at Haifa. Botany program? Yes, the plants in the Greenway are vital to Haifa's continued existence. It's important we understand them. She lifts a tiny sample jar. Yellow spores dance inside. Haifa lives off the land of the Greenway. It's what allows us to live like we do. No one here pays or is paid. We sleep here, we feed each other, we work for each other. Rico walks away from the bench and waves you to follow. She opens a small glass door and leads you to a glass corridor surrounded by vivid green. All this, she says, gesturing at the overgrowth. It's a kind of miracle. She looks at you with bright eyes. What do you think usually happens to plants on stations like this when they're abandoned? They die? Eventually, yes. They cannot live without intervention. She leads you left at a crossroads. But here, they endured. She smiles to herself. Actually, no. They thrived. You look at the bright tendrils wrapped around the metal frames of the corridor. They look dormant, strong, like they're taking control of this place. Rico continues. Of course, Solheim tried to create a stable biosphere here, patchworking the surface with gardens and algae tanks that feed into a network of microbial reclamation systems. But the Greenway was always envisioned as extractive, a place from which the harvest is removed and sold to those living upon the station, not a closed loop. For this reason, when the collapse came, the Greenway should have gone with it. Erlen himself was so convinced of the fact that that his first colony never even came here to try to reclaim it. The Eye, instead, relied on outside favors and influences, shipments from the inner systems, and small-scale agriculture systems, like kelp and fungal farm stacks. And yet, here we are, among the growth and decay, a biosphere flourishing. When Haifa came here and expected to find only vacuum-dried stalks and leaves, and perhaps some fungal colonies hidden in the mulch, but we found a jungle. With this, Rico hits a button on the wall and leads you through a large pair of double doors into a huge, impossible chamber. It is every kind of green, from the pale algae tanks to the dark vines that surround them. It's wet, too, a rarity on the Eye. Condensation clouds the light from the high glass roof and gathers on the shiny, broad leaves of shrubs. How? That is exactly our question. Rico turns to you, visibly excited by the room you're both standing in. It doesn't make sense, but in many ways the system is stabilized. Unlike the farm stacks closer to the gap, who need input to support their meager output, this place runs itself. Perhaps Solheim managed something new here. Perhaps they tweaked the plants, or built new systems buried deep below us. Or perhaps their collapse caused some fortunate cascade, an unlikely chemical reaction within the biosphere. That's what I'd like you to help me find out. She turns to you, her forehead wet with dew. Me? Yes, you. Rico sits on the railing. These halls run deep, Sleeper, and I'm getting old. She stamps her foot on the metal grating of the walkway. Whatever's causing this, it's to be found in the groves deep in the Greenway. Haifa won't spare anyone for an expedition. It's too dangerous and unnecessary, they say. I can make the case, but I can't get the votes. You sleepers are hardy beings. I know that much. And you can speak to the eye, uncover its secrets in ways I never can. She holds out an arm so you can help her stand. Bring me samples, spores, seeds, and blooms. I can grow them in a lab and study them. The deeper they're found, the better. I'll try. Thank you, she smiles. And thank you for listening. Rico leads you out of the huge chamber and up through the passages. She's a little slower now and stumbles on the steps. You help her where you can. It's good to have new blood in the commune, she says. Many of us have been here a long time, and few come through. She settles back at her bench in the lab, stretching her legs. Before you leave, you go to leave. Come back if you find something, Sleeper, she calls. There are discoveries to be made, and you follow the blue line back up, out of the compound, all the time thinking of that impossible magical green. New drive discovered. Well, here we are. I suppose it's just about time to head on out. How many? I have one scrap component, so I can use that today. Bingo! And we can end cycle. Hell yes. Now, I am just getting fucked with these. Goddamn. It's Emphas time. It's Emphas time, everybody. It's Emphas time. It's Emphas time. Oh, everybody get in here. It's Emphas time, baby. Haha! Emphas is preparing the grilled caps. He's had to heavily adapt this recipe, he says, but the smell is already incredible. It emanates from a strange purplish white bulb you've never seen before, and he's slicing it finely. He brushes and slices the mushrooms and then places them in the wok. With the sliced bulb and the oil, they caramelize there, in that well-worn crucible. He adds liquids, transparent and opaque, and then turns down the heat. A sprinkle of leaves is the final touch. We have a moment. We have a moment, Sleeper. He smiles. Do you have a story? Something in the scent of the food gives you a feeling of nostalgia. Something distant and melancholic. It seems like the story should match that feeling somehow. And maybe you'll feel better for telling it. You start by explaining that when you are emulated from a person, many of your memories are left behind. Perhaps it is an intentional part of the process, a way of keeping sleepers ignorant and malleable, or perhaps it's a side effect of the imperfect emulation. You admit that you don't really know. What you do know is that some memories survive, and that on occasion they come back to you, like shadows passing overhead. You detail one recurring memory, which, despite returning to you with enough regularity for you to think it familiar, always fades as quickly as it arrives. You struggle to explain the feeling of being whole for a moment that comes with this memory, and then how that wholeness slips away to leave you feeling like you have forgotten something important, but just can't bring it to mind. Emphis nods throughout, cooking as he does with deft and skillful movements. You start to trail off when you realize you can't find the words to explain how the memories you do have feel like both yours and someone else's at the same time, and how that always fills you with a certain sadness. The sadness of remaining forever unknown, even to yourself. Emphis finishes cooking and meets your eye. I'm sorry, Sleeper, for your troubles. He puts the wok to one side. I appreciate you sharing with me. He smiles. I hope it lightens you a little. He passes you a bowl and heaps the girls into it, their yellow color mixing with the pale sauce in whorls of blooms. Eat. The dish is delicious, filling. It warms you as you eat in a way that you weren't even sure your body could be warmed. It is a small mercy, you think, that Essenarb left you this pleasure. Many of the features of frames are there to simulate human experience. You know that much. Emulated minds cannot be rewired, so their need for embodied experience must be met. That is why you breathe even when you do not need air. Without that simulation, the sensation of drowning would be unbearable. Food serves another purpose. Your frame is able to metabolize it, to produce energy from raw material. Vitamins and minerals are excess, of course. Your frame only needs raw power. So much is wasted, and yet, while you eat this food and feel that warmth, nothing feels wasted. It all means something to you. As you finish, Emphis takes the bowl, Emphis takes the bowl, the last of his cleaning. He smiles at you, and neither of you feel the need to say anything more. Instead, you simply exchange nods and walk your separate ways back into the bright market, somehow changed. Whew. Man, I love Emphis so much. So, to try to put it into words, I guess it's this. I think that while Emphis as a character is also really great, specifically the feeling that Emphis' character brings about through your interactions with him is really, really interesting and really heartfelt in a way that not all of the interactions in this game are. Like, don't get me wrong, I love characters like Tala or fucking anyone else, Sabine, Rabaya. They're all great. They're all incredibly written characters, except like maybe fucking, what's his name? The bounty hunter guy, not Ethan, but the Maywick. Maywick, that's his name. Yeah, he I mean, he's on screen for a collective like 10 seconds. So I can forgive him not being like a, you know, a masterpiece of writing. I don't mind. Honestly, I'm kind of glad that that's all he was. But Emphis feels this sort of way where I don't even know exactly how to put it into words. It's just really easy to connect with the idea of just someone listening to you. It's a very valuable thing that feels like isn't present. It's not the purpose of the rest of the characters, you know? But Emphis is just there to listen because he wants to. And I think his eventual, like, his reasoning for listening to you first and foremost is really heartfelt as well. But even if it wasn't there, even if that right there was the end of Emphis' story, just a nod and you walk away with that mutual understanding, I still think that on its own would be absolutely wonderful and a welcome addition to this game. Absolutely. But pretty soon, the Matsutake are pretty rare. They're gonna be kind of hard to come by. But when we get there, it's gonna be great. It's gonna be fantastic, and it's going to add that extra layer of depth to Emphis' character that like puts him on par with the best characters in this game for me. I absolutely love him so much. What are we gonna do next? Woo! So we're waiting on this. Find a nurturing grow bed for the seed. I'm pretty sure we just have to wait for that. Flotilla aid, we're not doing that. Get to know Emphis. I need the Matsutake. Clear the aviary. I mean, the aviary is clear. I just gotta. Here, I'll do this. Or no, not this. Ugh. I'll do this. Worst case scenario, I lose energy. But of course I won't because I'm a god. Here we go. Fungal bed. We can leave it alone. Waiting 4 cycles for that? That's pretty reasonable. That's fine. Now, I mean, what else do we need to do? I mean, I could get more spores for, I guess there's probably, yeah, this is probably worth doing. I could finish it now, so, like, may as well, you know. Why not? Shabam! Let's re-roll these. That's pretty solid. That's way better. Now. Hypha Labs. We have the necessary components. Let's get it. I still don't know if I'm saying the name of that mushroom right, but I also don't think I have to know anymore. I don't think they'll come up again. I'm not sure, but I can believe. Leave me alone. All right, here we go. Sleeper. Riko greets you without so much as looking up from her work. I have some of yours here. Come see. She beckons you over to a heavyweight-looking console, wired to a series of specimen jars, some of which contain your spores. What does it say? The spores you have here are a real cocktail, a selection of types from within the groves, but I've been able to isolate a few. She taps on one of the specimen jars. Here. Fuck you, game. Fuck you with these fucking... Alright, let's go. Woo! Okay. Woo! Alright. Here, we have Tricholoma matsutake. Rico breezes through the Latin and Japanese pronunciation as if it was nothing. I certainly the fuck didn't. A species Solheim somewhat modified for use on the station. She brings up a panel on her console, showing a chemical composition, all gradiented bars of obtuse acronyms. This is the composition of the Solheim modified Matsutake spores. Modified? Yes, every species on the eye is a tweaked variant of Solheim's, of course, but that's not the point. Rico brings up another panel, identical in layout, but with wildly different colors and numbers. You see, this is what your Matsutake spores look like. I don't get it. Look at the composition. They're totally different. Rico glances at the specimen jars as if it might have something to add. They're fundamentally the same spores, but they carry different chemicals, different signals. She leans back and sighs. Solheim may have introduced their own tweaked versions in the beginning, but the groves have, and still are, affecting them. Affecting them how? It's hard to tell without samples of fully grown mushrooms. She meets your eye, and herein lies our problem. She moves to another desk where two trays sit side by side. The first contains nothing but plant mulch. The second, you smell before you even look at it. The pungent aroma of the fruiting matsutake, like rotting, sodden overalls laced with an edge of spice. The matsutake here are grown from Solheim stalks, pulled from a spore vault in this complex. She winks. They are delicious, by the way. She sets them aside. The empty tray is germinated with the spores you collected. No activity, no germination, nothing. But the groves are full. Yes, they are. Rico looks at you directly, and suddenly realizes how much you suddenly realize how much she's enjoying this. So here is our puzzle, Sleeper. Spores from the groves won't grow in the lab, but gathering fruiting bodies from the grove is too unpredictable. We need to grow a fruiting body from some of these spores so we can track it, understand it. In short, I need you to become my mushroom farmer. Actually, I already started. Rico looks impressed. Well, an eager mycologist. I'd never have guessed. I assume you set yourself up in the aviary? I've been eyeing that place up for its proximity to the groves. Bring me whatever grows, not just matsutake. There's more than a couple of variants in there, so I'll need plenty of samples. She plucks up a matsutake cap from the tray. These little things are reflections of their conditions. Their smell, their taste, their chemistry, it all derives from the conditions of their growth. She smells the cat. Enough of these, and we'll have a picture of what's happening here, of the ways in which this biosphere is modifying itself, or being modified, whichever the case may be. Rico pops the matsutake cap in her mouth, taking you by surprise. Don't worry, Sleeper, she says while softly chewing. If this turns out to be a dead end, I'll make sure that not a single mushroom goes to waste. Woo! I sure am reading a lot. I'm gonna go get some water. I don't know why I didn't do that before, but I'm gonna go get some water. I'll be back very momentarily. Give me like 5 minutes. Ba ba beep 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 beep. Hello. I'm back. I got some water. And some mini wheats, the blueberry ones. But that's besides the point. We're back in it. Let's go! I don't know why I'm so excited, but I am. You can't stop me. You cannot stop me! We are coming up on one of the endings. Which ending, you might ask? I know we just started that story, but the one relating to Rika. Because plot twist. It's not really a plot twist. Kind of pretty obvious if you think about it. It relates to oh god, we are gonna finish this quick. Oh god. It relates to the bunch of AI stuff we were doing with Navigator. Neovend, that boy. It relates to a lot of the stuff we were doing. So we've been kind of deep into this for a while. Now, everybody. Let's go to everybody's favorite. I may as well. I got nothing else going on. It will not be negative because it can't be. Neutral. We love to see it. We love to see it. It will not be negative because it can't be. Fuck! It's fine. How much munsies do I have? That much. Crazy. Let's go. Now. Let's get this straight, okay? You fucking listen here. Heyo. Oh god, this one's so long. Oh no. Oh boy. Well, I suppose that's it for this cycle. Woo! Hot damn. Oh shit. All right, boys. Let's go. Ah, that's good stuff. Just water. Water's the good stuff. Drink water. Right now, you. I'm looking at you. You in the camera, you're sitting in your room, sitting on your bed or something. You drink water right now. And if anyone asks you why you're so determined to drink water right now, if you go into the kitchen and your mom asks, "Honey, what are you doing? Honey, what are you doing? Why are you always like this? Why?" Say, "Mom, the funny internet man told me to drink water. I have to. And start banging your head against the wall. And your mom will call someone, and you'll get put away for life. And it'll be my fault. And I won't feel anything. I'll feel nothing for you. I love you." As you enter Rabia's office, you hear voices. Is that Sabine? You push open the door. "Sleeper, what good timing." Rabia calls out as you enter. "I wanted to introduce you to someone." The man standing at the center of the room, speaking quietly with Rabia. He turns as you come in. "Meet Yannick." "Sleeper?" He nods. "Been hearing good things from Rabbi." He smiles, an easy smile. "Good to meet you." Likewise. He waves a ringed hand. "Now, Rabbi, where were we?" "Actually," Rabbi places a hand on your shoulder. "The sleeper was what I wanted to talk to you about." She doesn't spare you a look. "What is going on?" "Well, okay then." Yannick tucks his hands into his pockets. "Go on." "I'd like to recommend them to your ward." Tiny pause. "They have shown themselves to be a capable ally here on the spoke side, but we have more than enough to run our territories. I hear the main block is proving more difficult." Yannick leans forward slowly. "It's a mess, Rabbi." He waits, his tinted glasses shimmering despite the lack of light in the unit. "I can use them," he suddenly decides. Rabia smiles. "Good to hear. I can immediately..." Yannick cuts her off with a raised hand. "1 second." He steps one surprisingly light step closer to you. "You eager to work, Sleeper?" "Yes." Yannick nods his head as if listening to music. "Okay then." You suddenly are unsure if he's talking to you. "That concludes it," Yannick pronounces. "Sleeper, you can come work in the yard anytime. Sleeper can come work in the yard anytime they like." You shoot Rabia a confused look. Rabia finally glances at you for a moment, but it is so fast you almost miss it. "Good. I know you'll be happy to work with their work, Yan." I'm fucking up today. Yannick reaches out and squeezes her shoulder. "Sure, Rabbi," he says. "Now please," he says, turning to face you. "Let us old friends get back to it." He guides Rabia away, leaving you standing alone. You look to Rabia, but she is deep in conversation, and so, stunned and confused, you leave. Whoa, crazy. That's crazy, guys. How does that work? I'm sure we'll be fine. Oh, please. Alright. Oh, this is dangerous. Okay, we gotta be careful with this. Woo! God damn! I will say, to an extent, it does feel like at some points this game is just like, hey, you're reaching the end of a lot of quest lines, but we don't really want it to end yet. So do a bunch of this other shit also. Or, like, do this one thing, but it takes forever because you just don't have the dice for it. I don't think it's, like, super detrimental to the story or whatever. I think it works most times. I think 9 times out of 10, it's pretty solid. But, like, for instance, with Lemon Mina, I think that it works really well. And I'm tempted to get into why now. It's kind of spoilery, I guess. You know what? I'll try to explain it as best I can without giving spoilers. So, I think that personally, without spoiling anything, Lemon Mina's ending is the best ending in this game. That's why we're going for it last, because we can get all the other ones and just choose the... Yeah, we can do whatever to stay on the eye. And we can take their ending, and that can be, like, the end of the game, you know? But, I think that having to work that hard for that ending kind of adds an extra layer to it. Because I think because of that, some people are going to miss it. Like, I know it's not the most popular ending. I know it's not the least popular, don't get me wrong. I'm pretty sure that's Grovast and Strange. I'm not entirely sure, but I think that's what it is. It's that or one, like, variant of that is, like, just a straight up worse ending than some of the other ones. But we have I think having to wait for it adds an extra layer to it, because you have so many opportunities to back out from it, and opportunities to miss, like, the greatest ending to a video game that I've seen in a long time. But there you go, rant over. I spoiled nothing. You're welcome. No, fuck you, Fang, because I really hate my vocal cords. Now, when you enter the service dock, Fang is already set up, crouched among stacks of equipment. He is leaning over a terminal, bathed in a blue glow. He looks totally at home. Every fucking time I play this game, I immediately, when stream ends, I get an immediate, overwhelming desire to write, because it's written like that. It's simple shit like that, where it's like, yeah, Fang is sitting here, Fang is sitting here tip-tapping away on his computer, but it's written like that. He's leaning over a terminal, bathed in a blue glow. He looks totally at home. That shit! Oh, I love it so much. Not to mention the dialogue in this game, dude. It's so wonderful. I love it so much. Sleeper, what do you think? Turns out not everyone in Haven Age is set against me. A couple of my old systems pals managed to ship me some of my old gear. He gestures at a pile of blinking hardware. Nice kit. Fang does a mock bow. What are we looking at? One massive smoking gun. He raises his eyebrows. Fang beckons you over. He has a set of scans of the wastes on his terminal, with heat maps of activity overlaid. A chunk of the derelict rim is blotchy with bright red and orange marks. Does this look like a wasteland to you? Fang shakes his head. There's hundreds of Conway machines out there, all lined up in concealed hangars, and a whole underground facility to support them. Hardin has got a crew out there putting them together. They must have shipped them them in piece by piece through the shipyard, ready for assembly out here. Why? They're planning something. No one needs hundreds of heavy-duty reclamation drones to run this kind of operation. Maybe Hardin masked this whole thing as an effort to clean up the wastes, but there's no way. This is about pulling scrap off the eye. Fang looks worried. And why's Conway in the mix? I bet no one in Haven Age knows another corporation is setting up on the station. They aren't stupid either. These scans are the best info I can get. The wastes are cut off from the eye's cloud of networks, and the Greenway is a total dark zone. No data can come in or out. Can't hack them? We can't from here. He turns and winks. That's why I'm gonna pay them a visit. How? You forget Haven Age come in and out of their all cycle. I should be able to get in as long as no one I know sees me. He grimaces playfully. But I need you on the outside to help disable security systems and cut me a pathway through. There's no cloud access, but if I can get inside and I can open up nodes in their network, then we can work in tandem. It's a massive facility buried deep down there. Miles of corridor and ventways wrapped around cargo bays and hangars. So it'll take more than a few cycles to work through it, but as long as you can keep them off my back, I know I can rip what we need out of there. He pulls a handful of Ripper worms from his pocket and hands them to you. These are the last of my little helpers I managed to salvage, so make them count. I modified them slightly. This time they'll feed their data threads back into the system that they're tunneling into, creating a nasty little feedback loop. We run it just like we did with the agents. Hack the nodes, I ping to locate the ports for the security systems, then slot the worms in those systems and let them go to town. He points to a fuzzy silhouette of the buried facility on the terminal. Here's the entryway. This is where you can get access and slot the first worm. That'll fry their perimeter systems and get me past the first cordon. What I need from you is to keep your eyes on the facility after you kick things off. You see me pop up a security system, a server bank. You need to break in and slot the Ripper to disable it as soon as you can. If I can't, Fang gives you a hard look. You miss a system, you wait too long, they're gonna find me. Simple as that. He claps you on the shoulder. I need you focused on this one, so I'm gonna let you fire the starting gun. I won't go until you slot that first worm. I'll leave a tracker running on the terminal here, so come back here if you want to see my progress. He affectionately pats the top of the screen. Got it. Don't worry. Don't worry. You can run rings around their protocols. I've seen it. Fang gets up. It's all in place. You just need to make your own preparations, then slot that worm. He stretches. Just don't wait too long. I'm getting bored of all this sneaking around. Once I'm inside, I'll get the proof we need to end this whole thing, no matter what. He crouches to check the terminal. We can't take longer than 6 cycles on this thing. Remember that. He stands up. Oh, and one last thing. He lowers his voice. If I get caught, or you can't reach me, or we run out of time, there's one thing I want you to do. Don't talk like that. Just listen, he hisses. You've never seen Fang so serious. You take whatever I've managed to pull up to that point, all that data, you slot the stuff straight into the relay I've set up here. He points to a pile of servers and terminals, hooked into the dock with cables as thick as your arm. I repurposed the dock's SOS broadcast system to beam out whatever you put in it. Anyone with a terminal, a slate, or a server on the eye will see it. That means Haven Age, Yataghan, the hub, everyone. No matter what, Hardin isn't sneaking away this time. He grins. I've got a bit more to do here, but the moment you slot that first worm, I'll make my move. He gives you a parting smile and turns back to the terminal. Fuck you, Lily. Hi, how you doing? We're just here talking to Fang. I was gonna do Tala's questline, but I wanted to wait for you because you're in love with her. So I wanted to wait for you for that one. The nerves hit you as you make your way out of the service dock. Time to prepare yourself. Oh God! Here we go. Also, I got hungry and thirsty, so I got some mini wheats and some water. So, this is spooky. Give me some. Okay, come get them. A lot of things are happening, and oh boy. It's, we're nearing the end of a lot of quest lines. So each of them is like, this is it, this is the end. Da, 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 da. I know you're in the walls. You're always in the walls. Sometimes I wish you would keep it down. There's a lot of skittering, a lot of pitter-pattering. So, what you missed, Lily, is this. So, let's start for one. Rabia, you remember Rabia. Sabine's, no, I'll make some more. Fuck you. Rabia, Sabine's friend, yeah. Well, we're working for her boss now because she wants us to, I think. She kind of didn't really explain it. But we're doing that, I think, because she wants us to expose him. So that's one big thing. Second big thing, Fang was like, "Hey, we're taking this guy down. We're taking him down. Like for real this time, actually, not like the other two times when I said we're taking him down. We're actually doing it this time. And you have 6 cycles to figure it out. And if you don't figure it out, I'm going to die." I was like, cool. So no pressure then. No pressure at all. And so that happened, and we met an old lady. We met an old lady, and her name was Rico, and she's great. Yeah, Fang, don't die. I'd be very sad. You're one of my favorite characters in this game. We met an old lady named Rico, and she's great. Old lady, yeah. She was like, "Hey, you want to help me grow some mushrooms?" And I was like, "I don't know if that's legal." And she said, "Trust me, it is. Join our commune." And I was like, "Okay, cool." And then now I'm growing some mushrooms for her, but it's like really slow going. So that one's gonna have to wait a while. What else? Anything else happen? I think that's all that's happened today. I say all that's happened. That's fucking a lot. It's a lot of shit. Oh, and we talked to Emphis. I got Emphis' mushrooms, and he made me a stew, and it was really tasty. And I told him another story because Emphis just really likes when you tell him stories, and I Almost cried because that's what I do every time Memphis is on screen. Uh, so now Memphis wants Matsutake mushrooms, but those are really hard to grow, and I kind of want to give them to Rico because after we do this and then we do like one last little thing, I think we hit our first ending of the game. It's not the ending we're gonna go with. It's actually, in terms of like, thematically, it's my least favorite ending. I think it's. I don't get me wrong. I think it's like expertly written or anything. I don't dislike it from like a writing perspective. I just think it's like the least satisfying ending. So we're gonna get that one, and we can choose to stay like just stay on the eye. Oh, we're gonna choose to not pick that ending, but we're gonna do it anyways because I think it's really neat, and I wanna talk about it in terms of that's also a reason we're not doing stuff with Lem and Mina right now because we're also near the end of their storyline, and getting their ending. That's the last ending I want to get because I want that to be like the end of it all. Because when I tell you I'm going to bawl my eyes out at their ending, I mean it so fucking sincerely. In my what class was it? In my speech class, the last speech I gave in that class was a speech on the Lem and Mina ending in Citizen Sleeper, and I used a quote from that ending in the game, and I cried writing that fucking thing. Ooh, it was rough. It was real rough. Woo! Now, what are we gonna do? Yeah, don't worry, you're gonna cry too. It's fine. We're growing mushrooms right now. I guess just expose Yannick. Yeah, I guess we're just gonna expose Yannick. That's fine. I'll do that. I'm cool with that. Ah, fucking hell. God damn, dude. So now we have to gain Yannick's trust. That's what we're trying to do right now. If you couldn't read, which I know is hard for you, so I forgive you, you're fine. Let's see. Alright. Do I want to risk it? That's pretty solid. It's pretty we can risk that. This is fine. Hello. That works. Alright, it's time for more talking. Hold on. I don't want to die. Okay. Alright, let's go. You almost laugh when you see it. The same small recorder, stuck to a different wall this time. Written across the fluorescent tape is that familiar word, sleeper. You grab it quickly. Rabaya says sorry. Sabine's voice sparks up once again. She said she didn't have time to brief you before setting you up with the old man. I'm sure you've gotten the play-by-play now. Earn his trust, work the block. Then, we need you to get into his office. A pause. It's risky, but obviously you're the only one of us who doesn't already know. Either way, we need to locate the link to Essenarp. You hear a shout in the background of the recording.
Rabaya says be careful. Sabine continues. The data suggests there's some relay processing implant data, and the data suggests there's some relay processing and implant data and sending it to SNARP, but we can't lock down its position. Either he is moving it, or it's moving itself, or it's rerouting through other relays. We can't understand it. Maybe you can find some of the details on it in his office. Once he trusts you, you should be able to get close enough to get into his office. You'll only get one shot. The recording creaks and whines. That's the final piece of the puzzle to end this. A good pause. Good luck, Sleeper. I'm sorry, too. Be safe. The recording clicks off, leaving you in silence. You pocket the recorder, just in case, and walk away. Looks like it's up to you. Woo, baby! Are we doing this now? I mean, I don't have the, I don't have the dice right now. Whew. Okay. We're fine. Ah, fuck. I need stabilizer. Fuck. It's so expensive, though. No. There's so much money. Alright. Let's go eat here. Let's move to the next day. Wait a fucking second. I'm stupid, I'm stupid, I'm dumb. I'm stupid, I'm dumb. I'm stupid, I'm dumb. I'm stupid, I'm dumb. Oh no 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 no, please. Please. Oh Christ. Alright, we gotta do this tomorrow. We have to focus on this, because I don't want Fang to die. Oh boy. That's my B. If he dies, that's my B. We're fine. Fine. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. We're fine. Oh god. Alright. End cycle. Let's move. Let's move, bitches. Ah, fuck. Alright, it's fine. All in. Let's go. Facility access. As you slot the worm, a thread jumps up out of the facility. It unspools in front of you, releasing its data like ink in the water. Sleeper. Fang's voice crackles through. Moving in. Nodes, then ports. A whir of interference. Slot the worms. Timer starts now. Stay safe. The thread dissipates. You are on your own now. Alright. We have 6 cycles, bitch. Let's go. Let's go! Bam. That's 1. Slot the worm. Ah, shit. Alright, hold on. Hell yeah. That's 2. Alright. Oh, fuck. No! No! Okay. We're hoping for a 3 or a 5 right here. 3. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Oh, thank God. Oh, thank God. All right. It's cool. It's cool. It's cool. Listen. We're good, baby. Jesus fucking Christ. Holy shit. Alright. Alright, we got 1. We can get the other 2 tomorrow. It's fine. We're perfectly good. Because check it. Hell yeah, dude. Alright. Tomorrow is a new day. A new day of Fang still not dying. Fuck! Alright, hold on. It's still a new day of Fang not dying. Hold on, hold on, hold on. Just check it, check it, check it. Wait! Ha! Yes! Fuck you, God! I won't let Fang die! Whew! Okay. Alright. Now that this is done, we've done it, boys. Alright. Hold on one sec. Alright, alright. So we're in it. Fang is gonna be A-okay. A thread from the facility cuts through the cloud like a hairline crack of light. That's it. The final layer of security is broken. Somewhere, buried in the depths of the station, Fang is in control. He is slicing into the camera control circuits and piping out the result. The thread flickers and unravels into an image, a scene, 2 figures in a room, one sat, the other pacing. The pacing figure resolves into Hardin. The unmistakable superior posture, the shock of gray hair. The second figure's features don't seem to resolve. They are vague, unformed. A problem with the data, perhaps? You look closer. Then you see it. The figure is a proxy. Perhaps you should have expected it from Conway, a corporation whose very existence is owed to automation. The proxy is a machine designed to be piloted by remote connection. Someone else in the system puppeteering it with their own body, speaking so it may speak. The proxy sits impassively, or the Conway executive that is piloting them does, from the distant safety of some ship or orbital colony, perhaps. We can move forward, there is no doubt, Hardin is saying. The reclamation teams are almost ready, and after that, I will make the declaration. Nothing has to change. The proxy leans forward, its movement stilted, uneven, as if its body was being refracted through the water. But things must change, Hardin. We need further assurances. I have been informed of a breach in one of the closed networks in the low end. You have been careless. Hardin waves the accusation away. We have been stretched. A breach was detected, yes, but no data of value was lost. Our board is concerned, Hardin. A drop in our value would be unwelcome at this time. The proxy leans back, its posture dominant. If the reclamation of, something is contested, then we could be drawn into a compromising legal position. Hardin approaches the proxy. There will be no contest. Not from Solheim, who cannot muster a defense. Not from Haven Age, who will fall into line below me. He crouches in front of the seated figure, eye to eye. And the people of the station, refugees, gangs, spacers, all either opportunists or degenerates. Haven Age is no longer strong, no longer united. No one here believes in Erlin's vision, nor has the strength to enact it. I sat across from him at the negotiating table. He was forceful, eager, weakened by his ideological convictions, perhaps, but a great man nonetheless. This place no longer deserves to bear his name. The eye is crippled. It cannot survive. It is a ruin, filled with squatters and outlaws. They will be lucky if it spins in 100 cycles. Hardin stands. You will move forward with the reclamation, because otherwise you will lose your advantage in the system. Without your advantage, you will lose claims to the remaining palladium. Without the palladium, your factories will go dark. He pauses. Do I need to continue? One moment. Comes the response from the proxy, and its head drops to its chest. Hardin steps back and paces once more, awaiting the discussion taking place elsewhere in the system. You watch Hardin as he paces, as he considers his future. What goes on within a mind like that? In the mind of a man who would burn all to the ground, all those around him, for a path to some imagined golden end. The proxy lifts its head. We are happy to proceed. We will legally claim the station formerly known as Solheim as salvage within 6 cycles. Haven Age is to assist with the transport of the illegal residents to Conway housing and labor facilities. The proxy judders to its feet. Conway will also claim 70% of the raw output of the reclamation process after losses have been accounted for. Hardin nods. I accept. The proxy reaches out to shake its hand like a marionette, and then the recording loops. You watch it play out a second time, gripped by a horrified fascination. There is a bluntness to the conversation, to its blatant disregard for humans as anything other than objects. Things to be moved, to be used, to be fed into structures, crushed, and losses accounted for in the cells of tables and margins of ledgers. You realize now that you are no different from anyone else on this station in the eyes of the people in that room, and those like them. Each body here can be recast as a piece of property, a tool, an expense, an acceptable loss. In one moment, they can be named a citizen, celebrated, protected, and in another, the very idea of citizenship can be used against them. That is what it means to live in proximity to a system like this. No longer, not while the eye spins. You gather the recording, pack it into a polygon of purest light. Then, you drift down into the surface dock, like a falling leaf, and find the relay. It only takes a second to place that polygon of data, that recording, into the relay system Fang prepared, and then you watch as it bursts out, a web of threads, heading out into the black of every networked device on the eye. Let them see what power makes of a man.
That's what I'm talking about, baby! We did it. The moral of the story is capitalism is bad. Alright, anyways. What are we doing now? So I have 3 upgrade points. I could get any of these. I don't really care about hard to kill. Obsessive Haggler is good. We could also get any of these. And I'll get Obsessive Haggler. Oh boy. That was fucking wild. Alright, now we just gotta wait 2 cycles for Fang to be good to go again. Oh god. Alright. Well. Now. Okay, so I get 1 shot to do this. I kind of feel like I have to. Okay, so we're not doing that right now. It's fine. It's all good. Don't even worry about it. We got other shit to do, like this. What the fuck? Okay, come on. We gotta talk to Lily's girlfriend. Come on. Fuck! Shit! It's fine. Alright. Sorry, Lily. It's gonna have to wait. I really liked Hollis' story, too. It's great. It's good. Just look at this shit! Look at this fucking bullshit! Look at how long this is gonna take me! What the hell, dude? This is gonna be rough. Okay. Now. Actually, what time is it? Nah, fuck. How long have I been streaming? Hour 30. It's pretty solid. I think that might be where we call it for today. I'm feeling real tired because I just worked an 8-hour shift, so I'm EP. So it's good. It was a good time. It was a fun little time. Thank you everyone for stopping by. I will see you next time.